Now, previously in the Java notes, we have seen explanation of super. I mean, second form of super. There we used an instance variable. The same approach, instead of using instance variable, we will be using an member method here. I'm having class A. Inside class A, we're having a method called as display. In the body of display, we're just displaying a string called as class A. Now, again, I'm having a class B. Inside class B, we're having a method called display. The same, the functionality of displays, it is displaying a string, stating it as class B. Now, when you observe here, class B is inheriting all the properties of class A, all the properties of superclass called as A. So what happens? All the members which is available, all the non-private members which is available in class A will be derived into class B. Once it is derived into class B already holds a member called as display. It already holds a member called as display. So what is happening? It is already having a member called display with the same name and same type signature. So in this case, what happens? This superclass member, which is derived into subclass, will be hidden by your subclass member. That is nothing but it will be overridden by your subclass member. Now, whenever we are trying to call display, this subclass member will be invoked. Since at the top level, we are having subclass member, since the superclass member is hidden. You can refer the program here. I'm just using one more class. In this, I'm using my main module. Now, class B holds how many members? Class B holds two members. A member display which belongs to the superclass A, a member display which belongs to the subclass B. So, since I'm aware of that information, I'll try to invoke all those two methods. I'm trying to create an instance of class B. I'm trying to call those methods b.display, b.display. So here what happens when I'm trying to call b.display, the control transfers here. Now, which version is available? The member of a subclass will be available since superclass member is since the superclass member is hidden. So automatically this member will be invoked. I'll get the answer as class B. Again, the control comes back to main method. Again, we're trying to call display. So again, what happens? Again, the same scenario. The subclass member display will be invoked. We'll get the output as class B, but not the superclass member, as the superclass member is hidden by your subclass member. In case I want the superclass member, I've just remodified the code again. Only modification has been done in class B and this main method. You can refer here. In class B, I'm having a method display. The same method is same. Void display method name type signature is same. Only difference is I'm trying to call one more additional statement called as super.display. We'll see the working of this one. I'm trying to create an instance of class B. I'm trying to call a method called as display. Automatically a control comes here. Inside display, the first statement is what? I'm trying to call super.display. Super refers to what? Super refers to your parent class. Here we're trying to invoke a member method called display which belongs to your parent class. So automatically what happens? This method will be invoked. We'll get the answer as class A. After that, I'm trying to display a string called as class B. You found the reference here, right? When I'm trying to call b.display, automatically a control has come here. There is no invoking of superclass member. We're just trying to display a string, so I got the output as class B. But whereas here what is happening in this display method, I'm trying to invoke your superclass method display. So automatically control what happens? Control moves in case I didn't use here super, just your wrote a statement called as display. It acts as a recursive function here. Since I used super, what is happening? It is trying to invoke a superclass member which is hidden by the subclass. So automatically superclass is A. It refers to this display. We'll get the answer as class E. Then followed by class B. There's one more thing. You may get a doubt that so can we write a statement of this kind? Since class B holds two members, display which belongs to superclass, its own self-definition called as display. I cannot write a statement in this way. Kindly do not write it in this way. It is not the best way of practicing it. Because before a method, we are supposed to have an instance variable. This is not an instance variable. Super is a keyword which is used to always refer to your superclass. So this approach is not preferred. It may lead to an error. To avoid this, whenever you're trying to call superclass, try to write it in this way. Enter into the body of that which is overridden. From there, try to call your superclass member which is hidden. As I hope you understood. Refer this. When you get a doubt, you can ask me again. The same thing which you're done. Whenever you're trying to call super, whenever you're trying to use super, make sure the best practice is make it as a first statement in that block of code. Even when we are seeing about constructor, we used first superclass constructor, then followed by rest of the code. In the same way, whenever you're trying to use super, make habit of making it as first statement in a particular block. It can be inside a constructor or it can be inside any method. I hope you understood, right?